All right, we are back live, Indiana, Oregon post game show. What is everybody thinking on that? Cannot believe the Indiana Hoosiers are going to play for a national championship. Let me get my TVs in order. Hold on. Let me get the banner up. Hold on. Got to get the right one. Okay. All right. Getting the number in there. All right. Phone number to call is 260-255-4069 is the number to call. So there is that. If you want to call, go ahead and get your call in now. I was just working on some things. I cannot believe the Hoosiers are going to be national champions. Unbelievable. One of the most bizarre things I would say in college football. There goes Fernando Mendoza hoisting up the trophy, the marching 100 all over the place. Just unbelievable. I cannot fathom this. Indiana, their playoff run, Alabama, Oregon, Indiana, the only bye team to make it. It just unbelievable. I'm at a loss for words. The phone line is open. If you want to call, go ahead. Get your call in now. Number to call 260-255-4069. We'll stay on here about a half hour or so if you guys want to call in. Just unbelievable. I cannot fathom Indiana doing this. Just unfathomable. Man, I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start when it comes to the post game show. To be 100% transparent, honest, somebody that has grew up in Indiana their entire life, you catch somebody completely off guard when you have something like this going on. Like I said, phone line is open. Number to call 260-255-4069 is the number to call. Let me get back over here to the YouTube side of things. Just trying to get the stats pulled up and all that stuff like that. Sorry, I'm a little slow, but kind of one of the things of where it's at. Oh, man. Oh, man. Indiana. The Hoosiers, Reese Davis. I don't know what the hell I have on my TV. Some type of high school basketball. Ain't nobody gives a rat's ass about none of that right now. The only thing we care about, post game show, Indiana, Oregon. Phone line is open. Number to call 260-255-4069 is the number to call. It's just unbelievable. I cannot fathom. Hold on 1 second before I start taking calls. All right. So we got the post game show going on. If you want to call, go ahead, get your call in. The Indiana Hoosiers are going to the national championship. If you cannot believe it, I don't know what to tell you. The Hoosiers national championship. Number to call 260-255-4069 before I jump into the box score, the stats. Dante Moore, 24 of 39, 285, one pick. Phillies are talking about Bo Bichette to meet this week. I get you, brother. I appreciate you hopping in the post-game show, but I will say, ain't nobody gives a rat's ass about Major League Baseball right now. Love you to death. Appreciate you subscribing, but nobody cares about that. What do you think about the Hoosiers? Yeah, Dante Moore, 24, 39, 285, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Indiana holds Oregon under 100 yards rushing. Got to look at the team stats to put this in context. Indiana in Miami, Saquon Barkley. Gotcha, dog. Gotcha. I know you're a Canes fan, so that's what it's going to be. I think not to put a damper on the mood, the Hoosiers have got to get better on third down. I think that is something that is going to be a glaring witness. Also, if you're new here, do us the biggest favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and help us grow the platform as well. So there's that. I know there's tons of Hoosier fans that are probably having an issue vacating the stadium from some of the stuff I seen on Twitter. I say good luck to you. Hopefully everybody gets home safe. That's all we are looking for at the end of the day. Oh, wow. There is going to be a ton of shit talking going on. I know I probably should watch my language, but the number to call is on the ticker below. Number to call 260-255-4069 is the number to call. So there is that. I will throw it out there for you guys. I want to hear from the folks watching in the chat. Just doing some of the stuff, getting it up there. There's that. So plenty to digest. Just had to get on there and do the retweet thing. Looks like it's getting pretty cleared out there at here we go. What do we got here? Seth, I'm ready for tax time, but I got Miami winning because the game is in Hard Rock. Man, I don't know. I bet there is tons of Hoosier fans out there outside of Atlanta right now. I'm telling you, it's relatively easy to fly out of Indy. I think the Indiana fans will be out in full force down in Miami. Hoosier fans travel. I know some people that went tonight from Muncie, Indiana, drove all the way down to Atlanta. Don't know when they left, but they went. But we can dive into the stats of the game. Basically, I'm going to be here as long as people keep calling. After we get past the 30-minute mark, people don't really call. It'll be what it is. It'll be the post-game show. We've had a couple of beverages tonight, so hopefully I don't sound too bad, but we'll start with third down efficiency. Oregon 20 first downs tonight. The 3 turnovers were major league killers for the Ducks. When all of that was going on, Oregon was 8 of 13 on first down. Indiana 11 of 14. Oregon 0 of 2 on fourth down. Oregon outgains the Hoosiers 378 to 362. Seth throws in there. Uh-oh. Got a missed call. I guess I'll call it back. See what we come up with. It's ringing on my end.
Hey.
What's going on, Scooter?
Not much.
It didn't ring.
Hoosiers.
Oh yeah, Hoosiers national championship bound. Just going over some stats here. What are you thinking, my guy?
What? As I was driving home from B-Dubs with a few folks watching the game. Do you have the stats of the two replacements that replaced Jordan Davis? I read an article online that 2 players were replacing him.
Okay, so you're talking rushing stats here.
Yeah.
So Oregon was 93 of 26, 3.6 yards per carry. But here's where that's not going to make any sense for you. Oregon was 5 of 43. They had the punt block. They had the 2 turnovers. They had the interception. They had the 2 lost fumbles. So realistically, Oregon spotted Indiana 28 points tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
So
100%.
I mean, even if you minus all of those, Indiana still wins the game by 6 points.
Yes. It just even if Jordan Davis wasn't injured and he played in that game, it doesn't look like Oregon had an answer for their offense, and they didn't have an answer for Indiana's defense.
No, Oregon had 0 answer. The big thing that I'm looking at is Oregon was 8 of 13 on third down, which that's a huge stat looking at it. So I think that you have that, but also Indiana 11 of 14. That was something I said last year whenever Cignetti and everybody came on to the scene at Indiana. They are efficient on offense. Indiana did not run more offensive plays tonight than Oregon. I think it is conducive. I just think the storylines for this game just go absolutely crazy because Fernando Mendoza's dad, a teammate of Mario Cristobal in high school, Fernando Mendoza being from Miami, also being from Miami, going up against Mario Cristobal. This is an unbelievable national championship.
Oh, you couldn't have written a better story.
No. And then also, Indiana, Fernando Mendoza, 17 of 20. 17 of 20 tonight.
Which is nuts. Absolutely nuts.
34-point loss. The second biggest loss under Dan Lanning tonight. All right, Scott, we'll get to it. You're an armchair quarterback. You get after it every now and then. Is it time to start asking questions about Dan Lanning? Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
it's, in the playoffs, you're taking the program this far, And you're about to lose the number 2 scouted for the NFL quarterback. You're about to lose him. I mean, if I was donors, I would be, hey, you want us to keep funding this and keep taking our money? We want results.
Because their last 2 playoff losses is a total of 62 points under Dan Lanning.
There was a stat on the TV of Dan Lanning. It was like 84 to like 16 for points behind.
Oh yeah,
that they lost, and I was like, that is wild.
So
that kind of a stat. Yeah. I don't know if I'm an alumni of Oregon, and I've been funding them, giving them millions of dollars. After tonight, with how bad that loss was, I would be making some phone calls.
All right, Scott.
Answers.
We're gonna pull the rug back. We're gonna pull a little bit here. Phil Knight is the Oregon guy. The whatever you call him, the CEO or the figurehead of Nike. He is the Oregon guy. We have seen this. It is 2 years in a row. Is it time to pull the plug on Dan?
It'd be even funnier is if Nike pulled out of Oregon.
Because I'm not even saying.
Let's have Mark Cuban. Let's have Mark Cuban make some phone calls to Nike.
Well,
let's get Nike. Let's get Nike over to IU's team.
Well, all I'm saying is that we got 2 Adidas schools in the college football playoff.
Oh, wouldn't you hate it? Wouldn't you hate being the CEO of Nike right now? You'd be so mad.
Yeah.
You'd be so mad.
You got 2 Adidas schools headlining. And I was the biggest proponent of, I said we would never see an Adidas school win a national championship. So here we are, because
when's the last one?
Oh, I'll have to look. I gotta Google that one.
It's been a long time then.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch the excuse that Paul Feinberg gives tomorrow.
Feinbaum?
Oh, I cannot wait to watch all the YouTube videos of his reaction to this game.
1998.
Yeah, that's a long drought right there that Nike took over.
Yep.
Had to end eventually.
1998.
My God. Who was the team?
Tennessee, the Vols.
They're
they're a Adidas school, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, Scooter.
Unreal.
It's unbelievable. To be honest.
100%.
Cannot.
I think.
Go ahead.
I was looking at stats on online and whatnot, and they said that it was Yale back in like 1984 was the last time. It was 84 or 88. I'm pretty sure it was Yale was the last team to go 16-0.
No, it would be Michigan. They went 15-0.
Michigan went 15. Yeah, at the national championship game. That when they won the national championship game, they were 16-0 or 15-0.
All right.
Yale has gone 16-0. But that was back in like 1984 or 88, one of the two.
I'm gonna fact check you right now.
Mm.
Getting
It's close. It's around that time. It's in the mid to late 80s.
16-0 football team. Yep. 1884, the last time we had a 16-0 football team. Yale, who had a perfect season, outscoring opponents 485-13 and shutting out 13 of their games. So 1884, not 1984, Scooter.
1884. Okay. Yep. I had the 84 part.
So that was before we had a forward pass. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We are.
So basically, IU is going to be making new history.
Yes, if Indiana beats Miami, Indiana, you can slot the Hoosiers above Michigan football.
I mean, you never thought you would hear those words.
No, never.
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 And I mean, you're gonna have Notre Dame. You know, they're no longer the powerhouse school of Indiana. You're gonna have Ohio State not being the powerhouse of the Big Ten.
Scott,
everything changes.
You're not watching the stream currently live, are you?
No.
You might want to get to a TV. I just seen a meme that I'm going to
Is that in the stream?
Hold on. I gotta get there. I mean, you know, I'm a one man band here, my friend. One man band. This will sum up Indiana season in a nutshell. Even though I gotta wait for it to come through on email, download it and upload it, but
it's in the live chat.
It'll should be. Oh, it came through finally. All right. Gotta delete that one. We're just a ragtag bunch of group here.
Yes.
I'm downloading it now. I'm gonna get it uploaded. Hold on, Scott. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out a ton. We had 684 people pop in for the live stream. Let me see if it is available. Scott, are you sitting in front of your TV right now?
Yeah, but I don't have it on the stream. I was trying to look it all up on the phone.
All right.
I have to put it in quick. Hold on.
Here we go. Bang! It's there.
I can't see it because I don't have it on yet.
It's good. It's good stuff. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Does it get any better than that? I don't think it does.
Oh, no, not at all.
Don't think it does. We're also programming update. I guess I'll talk to you because I ain't gonna see you at work until a couple days. But
the national championship game will happen before we go back. So
I ain't going back that night. I don't give a rat's ass about none of that. But we're gonna do Bears, Packers Saturday night. We're gonna do Sunday night football, and then we're gonna do Monday night football. We're just gonna be out and about and around. So there is that. Also, Lee Corso should be on College Game Day for the national championship. Former Indiana coach. Are you shitting me? Come on. Gotta have Lee Corso out there. Gotta have the coach. We need the coach.
Honestly, I I bet if Indiana wins the national championship, I bet that defensive coordinator is definitely going to get a nice bonus.
Oh, he's gonna get a bonus. I bet all the folks out there that were hiring coaches, they just didn't oh, I'm stealing content for one of my shows this week. Hold on, let me find it. So, Scooter, I know you don't know, but JMU's former coaches right now, girls basketball, boys basketball in Signetti, they are 45-1 right now.
Jeez.
All the coaches that have came through JMU, the girls basketball coach is 15-1, the boys basketball coach at Vanderbilt is 15-0, and Signetti is 15-0 right now.
My gosh, who would have thought in 2025, 2025, 2026 that JMU would be
the cradle of coaches?
You say that, 5 years ago, you never would have believed in that.
Oh yeah, Indiana got a reprieve on the Fielding kid missing the field goal in the Big Ten championship. Not going to go too crazy into that, but it's definitely fascinating. But I do have this thing sitting in front of me. This is from the Bad Bearcat. I'm going to read it to you, Scooter. So just bear with me here. In December of 2022, James Madison head coach Kirk Signetti interviewed for the open head coaching position at the University of Cincinnati following Luke Fickell's departure to Wisconsin. AD John Cunningham ended up telling Signetti, due to the fact that he had no Power 4 experience, instead he hired Scott Satterfield, a perennial 500 coach. It is the decision that has set the Cincinnati football program back 10 years. What this program could have been with Kirk Signetti at the helm.
Oh my God.
Any reaction to that? Anybody from 21, 22, 23? Well, Signetti took over in 24? Yeah, it was 24. Yes. But from when he was at JMU, you interviewed him, you didn't hire him. He has the losingest football program in college football history, on the precipice of beating Miami. And the storylines go out the wazoo because you have Fernando Mendoza's dad that is a teammate of Mario Cristobal in high school, and Fernando Mendoza being from Miami, and you didn't recruit him. Wins the Heisman Trophy going up against Carson Beck, which at one point in time was a favorite to win the Heisman Trophy. And he is engineering one of the most efficient offenses, more efficient than 2019 LSU, as they showed per the graphic on ESPN tonight.
Yeah.
So I guess, Scott, you grew up in Indiana. And we'll jump out of here. The viewership, not 100% great. Not really shocked by that. But it's not on the fans. It's Friday night. I get it.
That's true.
What do you think about Indiana, the Hoosiers, on the cusp of winning a football national championship? Growing up in Indiana football always been a doormat, back burner, call it whatever you want. What are your thoughts?
I think the whole state of Indiana is going to throw a big ass party, except for in West Lafayette and South Bend.
I bet in West Lafayette, they're kind of like Come on, Indiana. Bet they are too, and I bet
at
they're
some point you just gotta root for them.
at the end of
I
it.
mean,
Notre Dame's the last team to beat Indiana.
oh yeah, yep. And as a fellow Hoosier, you would hope Notre Dame is rooting for Indiana to win.
You would hope so.
At the end of the day, you're a fellow Hoosier. You want that title to be in Indiana.
Oh,
Even though you didn't make the playoffs, shake it off. There's going to be another year.
you got Marcus Freeman
Do
coming
better
back.
next year. Exactly. Yes.
So
do better next year, and try to beat IU.
So I think looking at it, some of the things that have happened with Indiana, the Surratt kid coming up with every major catch, Charlie Becker coming up with huge catches tonight. As I'm looking at it, I think that anybody that's rooting against Indiana, I think it's going to be Indiana is probably going to be America's team going into this national championship. Have not looked at
there's gonna be parts of Florida that are rooting for Indiana.
Oh yeah, especially Gainesville, Tallahassee. Yeah, they're gonna be Indiana fans.
Tampa. Oh yeah, the whole West Coast side of the whole West Coast side of Florida. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, they're not Miami people.
No, God, no. They're hardcore conservatives. Those are the people who are living in Indiana during the summertime and have a house in Florida during the wintertime.
What do you think of this stat? Fernando Mendoza, 8 touchdown passes, only 5 incompletions in the college football playoff. Now, the big thing is Indiana's going to have to contend with Miami's pass rush. That's going to be the big thing of this. And if you watched Cignetti's post-game interview, very unbelievable. You know what Cignetti said? I want a beer, is what he said. So
absolutely, 100%. And then the same thing with Mendoza. He was like, "Hey, I want to get on the plane and go home.
Yep.
I want to get back to Bloomington tonight.
Yep.
I want to hang out with all of those Hoosiers at the bars." And you know what? That's even what they said. They said he said that I don't see these guys as just teammates. I literally hang out with these guys 24/7. These are brothers. I love them. I spend all my day with them. I go to the bar with them. I go drinking with them. I'm with them all the time. We have such a deep personal connection, and that's huge. Because I'm not seeing you as just another teammate. I'm looking at hey, that's my homie right there. And if I throw the ball, I know he's going to catch it.
And here's the crazy thing. And after this, I'll let you go because I know you got things to attend to, Scooter.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that Mendoza says all of that, and it comes down to it at the end of the day that Indiana has an identity. They have a culture that works.
Yeah.
And I think culture beats talent.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So we'll see how it shakes out. So there's that. Scooter, we're going to be doing a post game for the national championship. We're going to have post game shows galore in the next couple of days. Depending on Richie's schedule, we'll have call-in shows and all that stuff. I appreciate you calling, Scooter, and
absolutely.
I will kick you back in the fucking Hoosiers are going to the national championship. So, brother, I'll talk to you, man.
I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later.
All right. Later, Scooter.
All right. Later.
All right. That was my guy, Scooter, calling in. If you guys want to call in, number to call 260-255-4069 is the number to call. The Hoosiers are heading to the national championship. We're up to 441 subscribers. Appreciate everybody who has subscribed. It's been a long year, been an interesting year. So there is that. Do I leave it open for a couple more minutes to see what we have going on? I am currently looking at some stuff. That's just that. Dan Landing's comments, all kinds of stuff going on. Don't like that. Indiana fans putting the U down. Do not like that. We haven't kicked the fucking 4 panels, 8 laces off yet, so everybody needs to chill out. Miami is a good football team. So just keep that in the back of your mind. If anybody wants to call, phone line is open. Number to call 260-255-4069 is the number to call. If you want to call now, just looking at it, get an early look, see if the old FanDuel's got some shit'll up there. College football. What do we got? Indiana opens up with FanDuel 7.5 point favorites. Ooh-wee. I'm sure that line will get bet down and some things will change with it. So there is that. Also, phone line is open. Number to call 260-255-4069. Get back to the stats part of it. If I can find it, we'll get there and we'll do some dissecting on that fucking ass beating that Indiana laid on Oregon. In my opinion, at this point, Oregon goes back to the Shadow Realm. Anytime I see Oregon ranked high, I'm just going to say they have to prove it to me, because that's 2 years in a row. You got your ass totally kicked by 62 points by Indiana and Ohio State. 62 points in 2 college football playoff games. Maybe you'll figure it out. Maybe you won't. But we'll go over the Indiana stats, and then we will jump on out of here. Fernando Mendoza, 17 of 20, 177 yards, 5 touchdowns. Don't know if that's a college football playoff record. Probably was set on the broadcast. Indiana, again, 40 carries, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Surratt, 7 for 75, 2 touchdowns. Charlie Baker, 2 catches, 48 yards, 1 touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr., 1 touchdown, 3 catches, 17 yards. The Indiana receivers, 17 for 177, 5 touchdowns, averaging 10.4 yards a catch, 36 yards as the long. So there is that. Those are the Indiana stats. So I'm sure there's going to be some Oregon people that are going to pick me apart and say, this guy sounds like he's had a few. Yeah. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, motherfucker, I've had a few. The Indiana Hoosiers are going to the national championship. Grew up in Indiana. We haven't won anything ever. Even though I love SEC football, Kirk Cignetti being an SEC guy, going to JMU, going to IUPU. 90% of you jackasses don't even know where Indiana, Pennsylvania is at, because every time I go to Pittsburgh, they'll say, "Where you from?" I say, "Indiana." They say, "Oh, the county?" No, not the parish or county, not Indiana, Pennsylvania, Indiana, the state. So there's that. The Indiana fucking Hoosiers are going to the national championship. So there is that. I'm signing off. So we will see you tomorrow night. If you made it to the end of the video and you're watching it on replay, you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us break the algorithm. And on top of that, we're unfiltered. We are who we are. We have no corporate sponsors or anything like that. So me, Richie, we're just a couple of guys that turn on webcams and do some football stuff. But if you made it to the end of the video, you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. That helps us tremendously. And Williams Auto Parts, shout out to you guys. Appreciate Rocky Heath allowing me to promote it. But the Hoosiers going to the national championship. And I'm not going to say, hallelujah, where's the Tylenol? I'm going to say, where's the Jack Daniels? Where's the Evan Williams? Let's have a drink. Let's celebrate. Got the Bears, Packers coming up tomorrow. Watch party, probably post-game call-in show. So there's that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.